Yo, what is up everybody? It's your boy, Mike Snipes. So today I'm doing the movie review on Yesterday, directed by Danny Boyle. For those who don't know what the movie is about, it's pretty much about a person named Jack Malik, played by Himesh Patel, and when he was riding his bike down the street, the power went out all over the world, and everything went dark and he got hit by a bus. When he awoke, he found out that nobody in the world remembered the band The Beatles, and so he tried to use their songs to help him get famous. So that's pretty much all you really need to know about the movie to understand it. When watching the movie, it was kind of hard to explain how I felt about it. I was never really into the Beatles growing up, like, or an insane fan or anything, so when watching the movie it was hard to tell if most of the songs used in the movie were theirs or just songs they used. I was interested in some of the songs that I heard. For example, the song Here Comes the Sun. I never realized it was the Beatles that made that song. So the movie definitely had some songs that were a surprise to me. I was a little bit more interested in watching this movie because it was different when explaining a band from the past. Like, for example, when I watched Straight Outta Compton. Leaving that movie, it was great, but then I watched Bohemian Rhapsody later on. And after watching the movie, there was nothing new. Both movies just explained the same story, but with different bands and music. And how they started to the point where the leader dies from some sort of STD or disease. Although that's why I was a little bit more interested in this movie, because this movie talked about only their music, not the band and how it came to be and how they died. Even though only one member, Ringo Starr, is alive today at 78 years old, which sounds insane and incredible. The movie was a little bit more complicated with the relationship in the movie, and if I'm being honest, I felt they spent way too much on that. Like, from the beginning of the movie, it just seemed like they were already a couple because of how mushy they were together and how sweet and loving, pretty much. It was just too much wasted time for the movie. If I'm being completely honest, they should have spent more time with Jack growing as an artist and then setting him up to feeling more and more guilty at the end of doing something great for everybody. Now, because I'm saying the relationship was too long, it doesn't take away from the fact that Lily James, who played Ellie in the movie, didn't do an amazing job, because she was incredible in the movie. Her performance was miraculous, and I can't wait to see her in more films. I also thought Ed Sheeran was a little weird in this movie. Like, to be honest, it seemed like he was not interested in Jack a lot. Like, he just pretty much took Jack under his wing and then just brushed him aside for the whole world to see. But honestly, I could have just been overthinking it. I don't know, it just felt weird. It was kind of hard to explain. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that part. There's nothing else I really have to touch up on the movie. The movie was good. I'd definitely give it like a B+. I don't think I would watch it again, though, for the fact of not knowing a lot of the songs, because I obviously, like I said before, I didn't grow up with their band and listening to all their music, but I definitely heard all their top singles, you know. But anyways, that's really been it for this movie review. Stay tuned for next week. I'm going to be watching Spider-Man, and I'm super, super, super excited for him, and I'm happy they're bringing in the multiverse into it. But anyways, like I said, stay tuned next week for that. But anyway, that's been it for this movie review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.